everyone, it's your girl Euella and welcome back to my channel. Usually around this time of year I start racking my brain to try and find things to do with my boyfriend for Valentine's Day. An excuse for us to shut off from the rest of the world and just focus on each other. But this year I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different and spend Valentine's Day with myself. Despite what the media likes you to think, Valentine's Day isn't just for couples. It's about you caring for the things that matter to you the most, or giving a little bit of extra TLC to. I'm kind of done with the whole love hearts and chocolates thing, and I want to have a really meaningful Valentine's Day, something that actually matters to me. Whether you're in a relationship like me, or seeing someone, or single, here are some wholesome things that you can do for yourself this Valentine's Day. 1. Book a trip away. People, a change of scenery is always a good shout. Whether it's to explore a new place or break away from the ordinary or just have some alone time, getting away can give you an incredible amount of perspective. It doesn't have to be extravagant. You can literally book yourself an Airbnb on the other side of town, or have a spa weekend, or get a cheap flight to a neighboring country or state just to get out there. Give yourself the gift of travel. Even if you can't get away on B-Day itself, Valentine's Day can give you a really good excuse to start beginning those traveling plans and making inquiries and looking at flight prices, and just give you something to look forward to, even if you don't manage to go away until later on in the year. Make Valentine's Day your excuse to get the ball rolling. 2. Make a scrapbook or vision board. There's something about using your hands and getting crafty that makes this so enjoyable and a really great way to wind down after a long week. If you're feeling a bit reflective, make a scrapbook documenting the key memories and highlights over the past decade. This is a really great exercise for mapping your progress, the key people in your life, the key things you've done, your main accomplishments, and just how much you've grown over the last 10 years. Sometimes I felt particularly lonely on Valentine's Day, and having that opportunity to really see the bigger picture in which I'm in really kind of gives me a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. If you're in more of a forward-looking mood, then make a vision board mapping out where you want to be by the end of this decade. Think about the whole picture, your relationships, your work life, your personal accomplishments. Put everything down. This is a really great opportunity to think big and dream big. All you really need to do this is some scissors, some glue, a whole heap of photos and memories, maybe some magazines, a book and some paper, and you're sorted. If you want to make a whole night of it, I suggest ordering a takeaway and a bottle of wine if you're that way inclined, and night sorted. 3. Have a personal photo shoot. If you want to do something a little bit different, get yourself some cute underwear or some clothes that you feel great in and have a personal photo shoot in your bedroom. Sure, you can pay money to get someone to do it professionally, but sometimes it's just as fun to just do it in your bedroom with you, your camera, and a timer. You are the creative director, so you can do whatever you want with them. These can be just for your eyes only, or they can be put on Instagram. It's up to you. Yeah, just put on your favorite playlist and have fun. 4. Go to a group class. Group classes are a brilliant way to boost your self-esteem, meet new people, and learn a new skill all at the same time. Sometimes you don't want to be alone on Valentine's Day, and that's okay. Have a little search about what's going on in your local area and see if there's anything that you've always wanted to try but never have. For me, salsa would be my class of choice because you get to meet so many people, the music's banging, and you look so sexy doing it. But you don't have to do that, of course. You could do something like a cookery class or an exercise class or even a social meetup. The ball's in your court. 5. Buy a new sex toy. There is nothing quite like the excitement that you get when you just bought a new sex toy and you can't wait to get home and try it. Treat yourself to something a little bit different and spend the night giving yourself the self-love that you actually deserve. No more to say on that. Be adventurous. 6. Get professional support. Investing time into yourself is one of the best and easiest ways to practice self-love and self-care. And sometimes you might need a little bit of support doing that. Luckily, there are people who are literally trained to do that, trained to help you and support you in your life. And amen for these people. For example, you might find it useful to book in a couple of sessions with a life coach who can really give you that space you need to be able to plan your next move. Or if it's professional progression that you're after, I would advise finding a mentor who might be able to help you really take your career to the next level and help you build your network. If there are things from your past that you still need to resolve in order to move forward, then I would suggest therapy or counselling as a really great resource to be able to kind of work through that and progress on your journey. You know, and it doesn't have to be those things. It might be you want to get a personal trainer and book a couple of sessions with a personal trainer. Or maybe you might want to learn a new skill or a new language, and maybe, do you know what the best thing for you is? A tutor. But definitely consider investing in your self-love journey through bringing people in who can help you. It will make it so much easier. And sometimes two brains are better than one. 7, cook for yourself. On Valentine's Day, cook yourself a meal that makes you feel cared for, that really nourishes you, that really brings you home, wherever that is. Cook something that makes you feel good. Maybe it's one of your favorite meals from your childhood, or it's some really fancy, schmancy, sophisticated dish that you can't even pronounce properly. Or maybe it's something new that you want to try from a recipe book. Give yourself a sensory explosion. Like, remember that taste and smell are really linked to our sense of recall and memory. So give yourself time and space to really explore what that means. You might want to, cook while listening to music out loud, or dancing around with a glass of wine, or maybe you want to listen to a really interesting podcast while you're cooking, or watch an interesting show at the same time. Make it all about that process as well as the eating. Cooking is a form of self-care, and when you eat it like it's your last meal. 8, take a day off work. Now, the Workaholics Anonymous will know what it means to be always in the office, never taking sick days, putting your all into work. Maybe sometimes Valentine's Day is actually just an excuse for you to just claim back the time that you've spent on building your work portfolio. Maybe it's a chance for you to just be like, actually, I want to just stop and I'm going to focus on myself. And maybe you might want to do some of the stuff that I mentioned previously in the video. Use Valentine's Day as a time for just stopping. And that's absolutely cool. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a fabulous Valentine's Day, whether you're alone or not. There are so many other things that you can do. Whether it's hanging out with your girlfriends, chilling with your family, painting, going to an event, going to a gig. There's so many different things. But I wanted to talk about some of the things that I personally found are my favorite things to do when I'm alone, and Valentine's Day is a great opportunity to do that. So, thank you so much for watching. My name's Euella, and have a lovely life. I'll see you soon. Bye.